Hey guys, welcome back. It is your one and only B Goddess. We are gonna try and do something different today. So I'm kind of nervous but kind of excited because I haven't touched makeup in a hot minute. So let's see how it goes. And of course, if you know I'm not so good at blocking my eyebrows, but we're gonna try today. Okay. And she fresh too. Look at her. She brand new. So I see a lot of creators do this. I've done it in the past, but it doesn't really quite work with me. But you're supposed to get up in there. So we're hoping that, oh, hold up. My eyebrows stay put. You guys see? They're so stubborn. Look at them. We'll do our best. Because I have an idea. I just don't know how I'm gonna execute. That's always the issue with me. Having the idea and actually executing, that's normally where I come to have a little bit of trouble. But you know, we're not gonna worry about that. Let's try and get these eyebrows down. Let's try our best at laying down my stubborn eyebrows. We're gonna let the eyebrows dry. Look how stubborn these little pelitos are. So we just gonna add more glue and see where this goes. I don't understand how people block their eyebrows so effortlessly. I'm like struggling over here. But it's okay. It's okay. Because we're gonna learn. Okay, I need to set the eyebrows, and we got the Maron Color Set Powder. And then of course, my mini puffs. Now at this point, I'm gonna do my best, and you know, gotta set the eyebrows according to what we've seen. So while we wait that this sets or whatever, it does what it needs to do, let me tell you what I'm gonna be using today. So I'm gonna be using my favorite, Glisten Cosmetics. We have the orange, yellow, red. I have some white as well, just so I can get the base color that I need. So I'm gonna be mixing some of these colors to get the color that I need. So if you haven't tried their bases, you need to go check them out. I freaking love them. And then we do have some powder colors that we'll be using. So I have these loose powder from Beats Cosmetics, Deb Beats Cosmetics. Look at her. Makeup a Murder. I freaking love these colors. Look how these beautiful colors are. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using the green, but for sure we're gonna be using the blue. So these are different shades of blue that I really want to incorporate in today's makeup look. I think that this set pretty well, so I'm just gonna get a nice little fluffy brush, and I like to make sure it's clean because I actually did wash my brushes today. And then slightly just kind of remove the extra that's around the eyebrow. Okay, trying to clean my eyebrows and yap away. Take the container and mix the color in here. So we need orange, and I can't tell you the color just yet. Okay, we got orange. Let's do some yellow. Oh, okay. And then a little bit of white, and just a tinsy wee bit of red. Oh my gosh, let go. Okay. So those are the colors that I'm using. I will be using, I guess, this to mix it. Okay, so it's like a mustardy yellow that I needed. So because I will be painting a lot of my body, well, most of it, we gonna add more. Girl, just add yellow. Okay, I think that's like closest to yellow mustard I can get. I wonder if I add a little bit more yellow. Just add yellow. It's all in the yellow. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Okay, I'm being weird. So it needs more yellow. At this rate, I'm just gonna go through my entire batch of yellow. This is as close as I'm gonna get. I literally went through most of it. So we just gonna put that away. Now we get into good stuff. You see that color? Ooh, look at that color go. I did my thing, I think. I mean, it looks good, but it was a little too faded. So I definitely had to build the color. Now you see me over there trying to block my eyebrows with the paint like it gonna work. But yeah. Okay, for me not knowing how to fully block my eyebrows is not that bad. I think I could just build the base, which is what we're gonna do anyways, and then hope it fully covers it. As you guys can tell on this side, it's working. We did it. Okay, let me quit being a baby. Build that color up. Block them eyebrows if you can. Note to self, do not shave your eyebrows. Some people look really cute without their eyebrows. I'm not some. Look, at this point, it's time to move on, girl. Get to that torso. Yap away. So far, we good. And we still have a lot left. I'm not even gonna lie, you guys. I had a mini moment where I was like nervous to get back in front of the camera. It's been a couple of weeks since I've gotten, well, actually, maybe a little bit over a month or two since I've gotten in front of a camera to do makeup or record anything. And then for my Twitch streaming, it's been 3 weeks, I think. So the eyebrows aren't fully blocked, but they're mostly gone for the most part. Okay. And I don't know if you guys can tell. Look, if I look, no, you guys can't tell. But there's some hairs trying to come out and say hello. So I'm just gonna build this on the eyebrows, honestly, because I want no eyebrows for this look. So what does that mean? We gotta have to practice in blocking our eyebrows, which is perfect because the next couple of makeup looks are eyebrowless. Less eyebrow? No, eyebrowless. At this point, you could tell I'm a yapper, but I'm just trying to cover my torso up. And look at me going in with a little bit of concealer or whatever, you know, pat that shit on there. Okay, I gotta give you a close-up. Don't look at my pores because yeah, I got some too. I may not be able to see them, but I know y'all have them. Okay, so I used up all of it. How am I gonna contour this? I think I need like a dark orange.
You don't get your...
What is this?
You don't get your flat. Looking at...
Get out of here, weirdo. You just hating on my color.
Motivation. Keep going.
Interesting. We're gonna use a small brush like this just so I can build it up. What is this? Extra little pelitos. Okay, just a little bit, just enough product so I can place it right. Okay, wish me luck, y'all, because I still have to set everything. I still need to do the eyes. Okay, so this is where the contour forget about the contour. Let's see how we do it here. Honestly, I had to mix the color myself. And okay, interesting. Okay, just a little bit, y'all. Literally a little bit. As you guys can just keep on going like I know what I'm doing. Keep it going and blending as best as I can. Just a little bit. It's a work in progress. That's what we were worried about. It's a work in progress. Now for the nose, I'm not really great on contouring the nose, if I do say so myself. So we're gonna use this. Please don't come for me for this nose contour because I don't know what I'm doing. And any tips on contouring the nose? That would be greatly appreciated as well. Like I said, somebody, ayúdame. We are gonna go into the eyes, not the eyebrows. They're not doing what I needed them to do, but it's okay. I'm not mad. Okay, for the eyelashes, the eyeshadow. For the eye shadow, I'm gonna be using the Maroon Paradise in white to do the liner that I want, because we're adding the blue on top of that. And I think it's just gonna be like a back and forth process. Okay, so for that, I'm gonna be using this liner pencil. It's super thin, just so I can get precise. And I got this at Hobby Lobby. Okay, because I have hooded eyes, you guys, I have to look, you know what? I'm gonna do it with the camera and just pray for the best. Okay, so first thing you do, you wanna look straight ahead. You wanna look straight ahead, open your eye as wide as you can, and then do a dot right there. So that way, even if your eye is fully open, they can still see the graphic or whatever you wanna do to it, okay? And not just that, so I'm just gonna do it on my mirror because it's easier for me. But I'm gonna get nice, close, and personal. So I can see my little bigote. What the hell I have? Donde es all the blues? Oh, it's from my chair. Okay, so for my eye, so I'm gonna start here at the bottom. Just kind of go up. It's very faint, but it's there. And so then this, what I want to do is connect it out here like that. Okay, and then I want to go in here. I'm gonna use this as a support. Okay, I'm gonna go in here to connect it. So you guys got the idea? So all I have to do now is fill it up or follow the line that I made. You know what? I tried my best to explain this part as best as I could so y'all could understand me. Mainly my girlies with hooded eyes because hello.
Correctly.
So it's a little thicker here, but I'm not worried about it right now. I just want to get the liner where I need it to be. And same if you're bringing in the liner, open your eye up and then do it like that. Because when you see, you're gonna be at an angle, which is fine because you only. Okay. Thank you. Anyways, you're supposed to have a weird angle when you're doing your liner, whether it is black liner, color liner, it doesn't matter. For hooded eyes, your eyeliner will look funky on this corner, and it's normal. So kind of like a little angle here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of like this way and then down. I don't know how to explain it. Even though it's a lot thicker than I wanted, we're gonna fix it in a little bit. Between Makeup and Murder and Beats by Deb, seems like this blue is brighter and it's the one that I'm gonna be using. Okay, so before I even start doing the color, I gotta do the other eye. So remember, once again, just gonna look straight ahead. I know it's kind of creepy. You open your eyes as big as you can. So once you've done that, I'm gonna do the waterline. Follow that out. Okay. And of course, makeup is like math. What you do to one side, you gotta do to the other. At least the best you can, cause they're kind of the same, but they kind of not. Seems like this one is more up and this one's lower, so we're gonna try and clean that up, okay? Now I know y'all not gonna come for me because one eye bigger than the other. I know it looks a little weird, but it's okay. At this time, we're just gonna keep going and do our best because I don't know what symmetrical is, y'all. I really don't. We're gonna go in with a Jawbreaker palette. He has a really nice, beautiful orange. So we're just gonna fill in here. Just fill it. He does have a mirror and I freaking love it. So this is, the colors suck.
So, y'all made it this far? Really? Y'all not tired of me yet?
Wow, which is this beautiful yellow here. Okay.
All right, fair warning. Anyways, add that yellow on top of that orange. Ooh, look at you go, girl. Yep. I don't know how people hold the palette up all the time because I had such a hard time trying to figure out how to do that.
This baby is a little tricky. It has the stopper, so there's product on the stopper, but it's literally loose. So, as you guys can tell, it's super packed on there. So I'm just gonna go in and then just kind of tap it like this. What can I tell you about this part? This part took the longest. Having to place the loose blue pigment onto every area that had white and then just repeat the process until I got the color I wanted. This is honestly what took me the longest. To create a super thin line on top of that. No, not you. We're going to use her. She's thin, but I don't know if I have a thinner one. Let's see. Ooh. Actually, I have this one, which is way thinner than this, as you guys can tell. Look. So we're going to use her. So at this point, I really wanted to create some type of glow effect. So I went ahead and added the white on top of the blue, and then I went back again to add the blue on top of the white because it didn't come out quite like I thought it would. And as you guys can see, it did change the color a little bit, but not a lot. We still have so much to do. I'm not halfway done with this look. Just the crazy part. Alright, so this next is going to be the last part of the white that I'm going to add to it. Here I go again with the white, trying to make that glow effect like I was telling you earlier, but it didn't. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of more of that color foundation, do the contour some more, do the body, well, not fully the body, but start placing the creative or the, what can I call them? The artsy stuff. I think that's the best way I could describe it. Start adding the artsy stuff back on my face. Not back on my face, but on my face. All right. So we got this again, remember? And then the eyebrows, as you guys can tell, not fully blocked, but just enough. So I'm gonna add this on top again.
So I had to clean the contour up just a wee bit by using the base color and just kind of cleaning that up.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, and then if I need to add any more contour or highlight, I can do that accordingly as needed, I guess. We're going back in with the Maron translucent setting powder,
and of course we cannot forget to set the face to make sure everything stays put and it looks clean and it looks sharp, or at least I could try. But here I go yapping again. Blah 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 blah.
Just a little bit more. And this is why I mixed it prior to even starting on my body, because I had a feeling I was gonna use it. Now if I need to contour some more, I still have some product on this you know, lovely pen, pencil, whatever you want to call it, brush. I don't know why I just forgot the name of it, but let's keep on here blending, because once we set the body, that's when we're gonna go into details. And I think I might just add a little bit more, to be honest, because we're gonna definitely use some more of this. This is gonna be interesting to take off, I'm not even gonna lie.
Of course, after another layer of paint, we're gonna go in and, you guessed it, set the body, because we don't want it to look all oily and for it to smudge. So we gotta make it look cute or whatever.
So for this specific look, I need to create circles while there's still the orange or the yellow mustard color inside. And I don't have specific areas that I want to hide them at. I just want them to be very random. So that's gonna be the goal. I'm just gonna end up using a Q-tip and micellar water and clean areas that I feel like should be where I want them to be, if that makes sense.
I got a real question for my makeup artists out there. How many Q-tips do you guys go through? Like, I really want to know, one makeup look, how many Q-tips do you go through? Because I have to keep buying Q-tips because I run out very quickly.
So now that I have where all the rings will go, I'm going back in with the Maron Paradise color white. Of course, I'm gonna use this, and this time is a little thicker brush, simply because I just want to outline where the blue is going to go.
But I'm seriously asking though. Anyways, here I am doing circles, tra-la-la-la-la, the best that I can. Do not come for me because, like I said, I don't know what symmetrical is. Okay?
Okay, we're back with the Makeup Murder loose powder. Of course, a lovely fine tip brush. And then I'm just gonna continue doing the same thing. So I'm gonna go over the eyes here because I just feel like it's missing. Like after a while, after it sets, it doesn't bring that wow factor, at least in my opinion. I'm already in love with it. Ah! I'm so in love with this.
Yep, we are back again with placing the loose pigment powder from Makeup Murder, blah, 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 from Makeup a Murder. What the F? I can't speak.
Okay, so it's been a couple hours since I tried blocking the eyebrows, and they're not enjoying it very much. I'm still trying to figure out what I need to do to make sure they stay put and hidden. So it's a work in progress. We're going back in with a thin brush. So this is the original one that I used for the white, and I think it should be more than enough to use the same brush. It should be fine. We're going back in with the Maron one. Oh, sorry. Maron Paradise. Ignore the eyebrows. They did not do what I wanted them to do. But, you know, I'm not fully upset about it. Oh. Okay.
Anyways, we are going to go on top of the blue with the white. The same thing that we actually did on the eyes. Trying to do that glow effect or whatever.
Okay, so we're going to add some shimmer. We're going to add this orange here. It's called orange juice. Oh, that's actually really cute. I'm really not worried about it being perfect because dangerous creatures are not perfect. You know, just my own little thoughts or whatever. Now, I do have to fill in the center of these little lovely circles. So I'm just going to use this round brush and just go in here and tap this, okay? And then I'm gonna go.
Cannot leave the middle of the rings all empty. I have to fill them up with the foundation.
Okay, so now the real question is, am I doing blue lashes, white lashes, or regular black lashes? And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the blue lashes might just be the best bet.
Not gonna lie, I had a hard time deciding what lashes I wanted to use. I kind of really wanted the blue ones to work.
Yeah, definitely not the white ones. No.
Of course, try on the black lashes too.
Ooh. So we're just gonna go with the black lashes.
And at this point, it has been decided. Black lashes will do for this look. You know, just a little something, something.
Okay, so we're gonna use this shimmer. Okay, I'm just gonna add it very little, even though I already added shimmer.
Cannot forget the shimmer. I love shimmer, glittery, rhinestones, all that.
Okay, now we just got to do the lips. And for the lips, I'm really debating what I'm going to do. Okay, so I have this beautiful blue created by yours truly. So I think what we're going to do, we're just going to use it as a lip liner. And then we're going to fill it with the skin tone color that.
And yes, I actually did create my own formula for this lipstick.
And I'm just going to use this. And then just kind of.
When I first started doing the lip combo, it was looking a little rough. I cannot lie about that.
Okay. I'm not mad at the color. I just want to brighten it up a little bit. So I'm going to add a little bit more of the blue. Okay. We get somewhere. And then the shimmer.
Of course, cannot forget to add the shimmer on the lips. Gotta make them lips pop and they look so cute. You can't deny that.
Yep. We did that. Now, let me get my hair situated and I'll be right back. Okay, so after putting on the wig, I realized that the blue was maybe a little too bright. So what I'm using is the Bite Me shade. And all I'm doing is just tracing where the white is. And as you guys can tell, it's already making a difference. It doesn't have to be perfect, at least in my opinion. It really doesn't, but I can already tell a difference. And it's looking a lot more like the inspiration picture, which I'm loving it. And then of course, we're gonna add the same color to the lips, to the eyes, just so I can kind of make it all more uniformed. But as you guys can tell, these versus this one, so much better, in my opinion, so much better.
Yep, once again, I'm yapping away, but I feel like once I added that purple shimmer on top of the blue, it gave it the effect I really was looking for.
Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do 2 little pins here and we are officially done, you guys. And the inspo for this look is the blue ring octopus. She cute. She cute. I could always do better, but overall, I rate this a good 7 out of 10. There's always room for improvement, you guys. Never settle. Stay amazing. Love you guys. Y'all go be amazing. And don't forget, small steps towards your dreams are still steps. Okay? Baby steps. You don't have to do it all at once. Okay? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. Toodles.